Am I wrong for what I did after my GF accused me of cheating? I am a 21-year-old male, and I dated my 19-year-old girlfriend long distance. We started talking, and we just clicked. She had never dated anyone before me. I had been in one serious relationship before her, and it ended messily with a bad outcome. After that, I didn't date for 2 years because it was so messy. I told her everything about it, and I told her she has a special place in my heart because the first love always does. Our relationship didn't end due to hate or anything else, it was out of our control. Family issues made us break up, and I'd explained everything to her. We started talking as friends, and we became really comfortable with each other. We clicked well, and after a month of talking as friends, we started dating. It was really nice at the start, but after a while, she started getting jealous and insecure. So, I told her that I would do whatever she needed to help her through it because we were in this together. I gave her access to my accounts and removed any girls from my phone who were not friends, though I barely had any. I told her that whenever she felt like she was overthinking and suspected me of talking to other girls, she could ask me to start screen recording and go through my phone. She had my accounts, so we were good for a while. Whenever she felt that way, I comforted her and assured her that I understood, and I would help her trust me for as long as she needed. So, I recorded for her and did everything she asked whenever she wanted. After a while, she asked me to remove my close female friends, which I hesitated to do since I had known some of them for 5 to 6 years, and neither of us had ever tried anything romantic. However, I did it for her, and things were good again for a while. By this time, we had been dating for about 7 to 8 months, I think. I even showed her how Discord works so we could talk through there. I told her that whenever we were in a call, and she felt that way, I could share my screen so she could tell me what she wanted to see. This happened a couple of times, and I didn't mind. I loved her, and I was willing to do whatever it took to make her feel comfortable and happy. By the 5 to 6 months mark, she started making her thoughts a reality. She accused me of cheating on her, said hurtful things to me without evidence, even though I showed her screen recordings and gave her access to my accounts. She continued to accuse me of cheating, and it became frustrating. I set some boundaries, asking her not to use bad language and to ask for a screen recording if she suspected me of cheating. Just because something was happening in her head didn't mean it was true. Despite showing her proof, she persisted in accusing me. Around the 7 to 8 month mark, I became tired of her constant doubts and accusations, no matter the evidence. It was taking a toll on me. I probably forgot some things. I'll update if I remember more. After a year and a day, I started a live stream while playing a game to show her I was playing and not texting other people. That day, she went through my YouTube clips and found a video where my friends and I were trolling people and talking trash in lobbies for fun, including some offensive comments. In one lobby, there was a girl, and I made an inappropriate comment, even though I was just joking around. My girlfriend accused me of wanting to cheat on her, saying I got pleasure from making those comments and that I was cheating. She exploded with anger, and I apologized, explaining it was all in good fun and had happened 6 or 7 months ago. But she didn't care. She said we were done, broke up with me, and barely answered my texts. She didn't talk to me for 2 weeks, during which I begged and pleaded for her forgiveness every day, but she insisted we were done. After those 2 weeks, I gave up and went on with my life. It hurt a lot, but I couldn't keep begging her to act differently. After 2 or 3 more weeks, a girl texted me, and we started flirting. I flirted back a little, and it got somewhat explicit. I told her I was going to sleep, and the next day, my girlfriend texted me, wanting to get back together. I agreed because I still loved her, but I was honest about talking to this other girl. I explained that it was all just joking around with friends, asking them for random things to say, and it wasn't serious. However, my girlfriend accused me of cheating again, called me a liar, and insisted that I had cheated on her. She was the one who sent the girl to talk to me, and she said I embarrassed her in front of her friend by responding. I tried to explain that she had broken up with me, and I did everything I could, but she had made it clear that she didn't want to reconcile. I hadn't cheated on her, we were broken up. I was honest with her from the start about everything. But she didn't care and said she didn't want to hear from me again. I respected her decision and moved on. I checked in on her friend because I felt bad for her. A couple of weeks later, my girlfriend texted me again, apologizing. She claimed she had changed, but I said we could talk as friends for now, but we weren't back together. She agreed, but after a few hours, she accused me of talking to my ex, which I denied. She persisted despite there being no actual evidence, and it was frustrating. I told her to stop and reminded her that I had asked her before not to do this, but she wouldn't. Eventually, I told her that her behavior hadn't changed, and I needed time to think. She begged me to take her back and promised to change, but I told her I needed space. For 3 months, I couldn't do anything because she texted me every couple of days. Her friend even messaged me, saying she wasn't doing well, couldn't sleep, was hurt, and crying all the time. I felt terrible, but I couldn't get back with her because nothing had changed. It's now been almost 5 months, and 2 months ago, I told her about my ex texting me. My girlfriend said she never wanted to talk to me again, and she was done for good. I know this might sound foolish, but I still love her. I wanted to get back with her many times, but she hasn't changed, and now I feel like the bad guy. I've been texting her this whole time, trying to win her back, but she keeps saying no. I know it's silly, but I love her so much. She means the world to me, and I feel like I'm wrong.